Hey there, gang. It's me, Dunkzinski here, once again at Rancho Del Dunkzinski. Today, we're going to be planting those onions in the pool. We're going to be watering the launch pad, and we're going to be watering a bunch of other plants because it is hot today, and they need all the water they can get. So, let's get going. It's starting to get a little windy. The wind actually knocked my phone over, broke my lavalier mic adapter, had to go swap it out. I don't know what the best way to approach the pumpkin patch is now at this point. Probably from here. Rinse the guy in water. Come with me. Let's go whip up some more monster mix for these guys. So we start our monster mix off with some water. Next, we get a little of the Cal Mag, calcium magnesium supplement. We do that at 1 milliliter. And that is 5 milliliters. And we do 5 scoops of our 20-20-20, the delectable blue stuff. There's 5. And we finish off the monster mix with a little bit of Cool Bloom. For that, we switch our pipette tips. And we change our pipette to 0.9. And we're going to do 5.9s. One, two, three, 4, 5. Perfect. Close that back up. And our monster mix is ready to go. Going to switch the pipette tip to avoid some cross contamination. And just make sure I screw this on nice and tight. Now let's go water some more. Here is our little pumpkin today. It's continuing to grow larger and larger. Looking on the other vines, we've got one female pumpkin just starting right over here. Let's see if I can take you in. And then one right there as well. So much foliage. So we do have a couple starts on that vine. I think we've got a couple on this vine as well. Definitely at the tip. Great looking vine though. Teeny tiny frog in the willows today. So tiny that leaf covers him completely. Look at him, he's just the tiniest little guy. His big family is down in there. I'm not sure if you can see him through the willow foliage. We'll give him some regular water here. Alright, let's see if any start scattering as we water. See any frogs moving about? Any frogs popping their heads up? I believe we're shooting in 4K, so you should see frogs if there's any to see. They usually hang out in between the bags. I see one right there. Oh, there's another one. They're coming up to get some drinks. There's a little one over there. He's like, I'm out of here. It's too wet. I figured you guys wanted to cool off, though. I'm sorry. It's been a scorcher today. We hit over 100. I don't have AC in my room. That was rough. I think my room got up to 90 degrees. Pretty spicy. So next up, we're going to feed the lettuce. The lettuce, we're just going to do 2 gallons of water, 2 milliliters of CalMag, and then 2 scoops of the 2020. If anyone can tell what species of lettuce I bought, let me know in the comments. I'll look for the package and try and find out. We'll see who's correct in a couple of months. I'm just going to give them all the 2 gallons. Make sure they get nice and fed. Leafy looking greens. Tasty, tasty lettuce. Looking good, little lettuce. Looking good. Next up after this, I think we'll water probably the sunflowers. We'll whip up a 5 gallon of monster mix. And then we'll just jump straight into planting some onions, I think. It's about that time. Onion time. Take a look at this guy right here. Almost as tall as me. We're getting close to being as tall as me, too. Very cool to see. I'm a big fan of sunflowers, and these are some big sunflowers. His little brother here, not quite as big, but still respectable. Here is our onion sets out of the package. As you can see, the white onions are a little bit lacking. As you can see, I've gone ahead already and poked some holes in. I'm gonna do white onions on this side, yellow onions on this side. I'm gonna take the best looking white onions I have, start popping them in the holes I made. Trying to get the best ones, but it really is slim pickings with these guys, unfortunately. This guy here. Shit. Oh no. Doesn't look like it. I think we're still live. All right, I've got the camera securely locked underneath the waiting pool, the onion pool. So hopefully it shouldn't fall over. Yeah, big gust of wind just hit and it's doing fine. So back to figuring out which onions are good enough to go in the ground. We'll do one more. And we'll just poke a couple more holes in and bury whatever rest of good looking ones I can find here. And most of these just feel like dry husks. I mean, you can go in there too. Why not? Next up, the much healthier looking yellow onions. And I think we just generally got a lot more of them. So same deal. We'll pop the best looking guys into some holes. There's a lot more best looking guy candidates to choose from here. A lot of nice yellow onions. A lot of nice yellow onion starts. That one was almost so big it barely fit in the hole that I made with my finger. Plant a couple of them very shallowly and close together because I heard that's how you get nice green onions. And we've got plenty of extra ones to spare with these guys. That's another nice looking bulb. Perfect looking bulb there. It'd be a shame not to plant you. Another little guy. I'll make a row of little guys here. Little guy with some green. Look at all those onions. So we still got a whole lot more left. But I don't think I've got enough space to plant anymore. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of these guys. I'll probably store them somewhere And in 2 weeks, find another spot to plant some more onion bulbs and we'll see what happens there. But right now it's time to water these guys in. Taking my handy dandy hose, bringing it over. We are not fertigating these guys yet. Probably in a couple of days when they start showing some green. We'll just get the soil here nice and soaky. And once it's nice and soaky, we'll pat all the rest of the onions in. Matter of fact, I might even bring over some more soil. Throw some more soil down on top. But probably not. We'll probably just cover these guys. Matter of fact, the water's doing a pretty decent job at covering them on their own, so we might just water them in until they're watered in all the way. Make sure every little bulb gets all the water it requires, all the water it desires. I'll even stick one in while I'm watering. Kind of making sure they're nice and covered. Still got a couple more to cover. Make sure they got good soil contact. Get that foxtail out of there. And that's the onion pool established. Give it a little bit of water, make sure it's nice and watered in. And then we'll finish off taking a look at the launch pad one more time. Show you how it went from droopy droopy to nice and firm again. Look at that. Just 20 gallons of water and those pumpkins perk right up. Man. Not floppy. Nothing. Look at how firm and just delightful those leaves are.